Hindi ko mahulam o ballpen o papel. Nakay ballpen o papel. Ballpen o papel.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Video.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, teachers. Welcome to your pre-service orientation. My name is Jonah, and I will be facilitating your orientation for today. So, teachers, before we start, just a few reminders. First of all, teachers, make sure that you are using your complete name here in Zoom so that I can identify you easily. If you are not using your complete name, kindly change or update your name to your complete name, please. First name and last name will do. Second, teachers, make sure also that your headset and your webcams will all be working properly. So for check that teachers, kindly turn on your cameras, please, everyone, and keep them on while I am checking your attendance. Please take note, teachers, that if ever any of your equipment will not be working, I will be rescheduling you. Okay, so please make sure that your equipment will be working properly. Okay, also teachers, if ever that any of you are using a digital or a blurry background effect, please do remove it since those kinds of backgrounds are not allowed. We'll just have to make do of whatever background you have there. Okay? All right. I'll be also teachers conducting a roll call so I can check your headsets. Now, once you hear your name, teachers, kindly just unmute and then say present. Okay, so let me go ahead and start with the roll call. One moment, teachers. Okay, first in my list, we have Jeremy Santos. Teacher Jeremy
Present, ma'am.
Santos.
Present,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right, thank you. Next, we also have Hazel Marie Villacora.
Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
All right, good afternoon, teacher. Next, we have Janeline Boyore.
Present, ma'am. Good
All
afternoon.
right. Good afternoon, teacher. Thank you. Next, we have Genevieve Dunido.
Present.
All right, awesome. And then we also have Ricanella Faith Bautista.
Present, ma'am.
All right, awesome. We also have a teacher, Mary Lou Camaso.
Present, ma'am.
Hello.
All right, awesome. And then we have teacher Jinky Hemoya.
Oh no, I can hear a thing.
Teacher Jinky Hemoya. Teacher Jinky, still not yet here. Next, we also have a teacher, one moment. Teacher Aleja or Aleja Maika Lorilia. Teacher Aleja Maika Lorilia, not yet here. Next, we have Mark Anthony Versosa.
Present.
All right, awesome. And then we also have Michelle Dinao. Teacher Michelle Dinao.
Present, ma'am.
All right, present. And then we also have teacher Ronsel Calice.
Present, ma'am. Good
All right,
afternoon.
awesome. Good afternoon, teacher. We also have Marjorie Andres. Teacher Marjorie Andres, are you here? Teacher Marjorie, not yet here. And then we also have Carmela Marie Santos.
Present, ma'am. Good
All right.
afternoon.
Awesome. Good afternoon, teacher. How about Jezebel Garcia?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Present.
Good afternoon, teacher. Thank you. And then lastly, we have teacher Stephanie Turadon.
Present, ma'am. Good afternoon.
All right. Good afternoon, also, teacher. All right. Let me just check the other teachers. One moment. Okay, while we are waiting for the others to join us for today, everybody, let me just give you teachers some reminders with regard to your teaching spaces. So first of all, everyone, please make sure that you are using a plain white or plain colored background for your teaching spaces. Any color will do as long as it's not neon. Please also avoid using striking colors and digital backgrounds if you can. Next, teachers, make sure also that you are using adequate lighting for your teaching spaces, and camera angles should also be at the front, eye level. We should see your shoulders up until the top of your head since you will be doing hand movements for your students. So teachers, kindly make some adjustments with regard to your teaching spaces and your camera angles. Next, teachers, you are also required to use a headset with a noise canceling feature and extended microphone. If you are not using that one yet, that's okay. We will still allow you to attend your orientation, but make sure that when you are already teaching, you will be upgrading to a noise canceling headset one as soon as possible. Now, teachers, this is also your online job. So, of course, you have to look presentable when you are attending your lessons. So, please wear a semi-formal attire when you are attending your classes. Any colored top will be okay. So colored shirt or colored polo shirt will work just fine. Whatever top you wear, teachers, please make sure that there are no plunging necklines or sleeveless cuts. And if the sleeveless cuts are unavoidable, kindly wear a blazer over it. Okay, before I proceed or before I give you teachers some reminders about the orientation today, let me just check the attendance to those who were not here earlier. Do we now have teacher Jinky Hemoya already here? Teacher Jinky, still not yet here. How about teacher Aleja Maika Lorelia?
Present, ma'am. Good
All
afternoon.
right, present. Good afternoon, teacher. And then we also have teacher Marjorie Andres. Teacher Marjorie Andres, still not yet here. Okay. All right. So, by the way, everybody, this orientation for today will have two parts. The first part, teachers, will be a video presentation that will be good for about 15 to 20 minutes. If ever, teachers, that you have any questions or concerns while the video is playing, please do jot them down first, and I'll be answering all of your questions by the end of our orientation. Now, teachers, after the video, I will be discussing with you a few things. First one will be the next step of your application, which is your onboarding training. I will be also discussing with you your launching documents or launching requirements. And lastly, teachers, I will be assisting you in signing your service agreement forms. Okay, so that would be for later. For now, teachers, I'll have you watch a video first. But before I play the video, I would just like to take a very quick class photo for everyone. So teachers, kindly face your cameras, everybody. Give me your biggest teacher smiles, and I will be taking your photo in 3, 2, 1. Smile, teachers. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much, everybody. So I will be playing the video now, everyone. Please listen and watch carefully. I will be putting everyone on mute, including myself. Now, teachers, if ever you would like to turn off your cameras, I will allow you to do so, but please promise me that you will be paying attention to your screens. Okay? So please listen and watch carefully.
Welcome teachers to your pre-service orientation. In this presentation, everyone will be put on mute. Prepare your pen and papers to jot down notes and questions. We will answer all of your questions after this video. So we are here to set your expectations and answer questions that you might have regarding the job. Let's talk about 51 Talk first. 51 Talk is the first Chinese online education platform to be listed in the New York Stock Exchange. We are the biggest online English teaching platform in the Philippines. We have the highest number of monthly active students. We offer the best training system for our teachers, and we cater to both kids and adults from China and other countries. 51 Talk also offers the opportunity to earn safely at the comfort of your own home. Plus, you get local support from our PH admins, that is our lesson support team. So let's improve lives one lesson at a time. But how exactly does the platform work? Now, whether or not your schedule matches with the students is very important when they pick the teachers. After every lesson, your students can rate you and give you good reviews, thus building your teacher profile as you complete more and more lessons. Now, we also have peak hours. This is when our students are most available for lessons, and this will be from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. on weekdays. That's Mondays to Fridays. There's no need for you to teach the entire time. You just need to open some of your slots within the given peak hours, since we have to make sure that we have enough teachers teaching during these hours. So all teachers must open at least 30 peak slots per 15-day cutoff. Now, 30 peak slots is not equal to 30 hours. Don't worry. One slot is only for 30 minutes. But other than this, you hold your entire schedule, you choose when to teach and when not to teach. The peak of peak, by the way, will be from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. every day. Peak of peak meaning 100% guaranteed you will be booked during these hours. Teachers can also level up by completing trainings. Some trainings enable specialization tags, which are then shown on your teacher profile. Additional earnings are available when you join special projects and participate in events or programs. Now, teachers, your earnings have no cap. You can teach as much as you want. Just make sure that you build a regular schedule for your regular students, deliver the best lessons in order to get good reviews, refrain from being absent, and take advantage of incentives. Incentives will be discussed during your onboarding training, or that's the step after this orientation. Let's now talk about how you receive your pay. So teaching fee will be remitted in 5 to 10 business days after each cutoff. That's after the 15th and after the end of the month. When I say business days, this means no holidays and no weekends. Your teaching fee will be remitted to your personal BPI savings account. We have no other payout method with other banks. If you already have an existing account with BPI, you may use that one. Just make sure that it's not a joint account, nor is it a checking account. If you don't have one yet, you would need to open one, but for now, you may check the website first for the requirements in opening an account. Now, the remittance fee that is being deducted by the payout channel, BPI, charge around 50 to 60 pesos for every transaction. More details will be sent via email later.
Teachers, 51 Talk will remit your teaching fees through your own BPI savings account only. If you do not have a personal savings account under BPI, you need to contact the 51 Talk fees team once you are a launched teacher. 51 Talk will give you a referral letter to present in any BPI branch so that you can open a personal savings account with zero maintaining balance. Again, please take note that joint, payroll, and family savings account are not accepted. If you are residing abroad or outside the Philippines, kindly contact the 51 Talk Fees team to confirm if you can use PayPal. Do not forget to contact the 51 Talk Fees team once you are a launch teacher if you need a referral letter. Details will be sent through email and via Skype.
Now, once you get launched as teachers, make sure that you set up a quiet, well-lit, and conducive home office environment. Invest in a stable internet with backup. Keep an awesome teacher persona. Prepare for your lessons in advance. Always smile and be patient and deliver the best lessons in order to succeed as 51 Talk teachers. A conducive teaching space is clean and clutter-free. It is well lit with adequate lighting. There should be a visible 51 Talk branding in the background, template to be sent via email later. It is a quiet and conducive learning environment. Always remember to use kid-friendly reward systems and props. Now, in order to keep an awesome teacher persona, always look professional. You can wear a 51 Talk shirt or be in yellow smart casual clothes. Now, you can also wear shirts with collars and sleeves. Plain polo shirts are acceptable. No shirts or blouses with plunging necklines. Male teachers should be clean-shaven and observe proper grooming, while female teachers are encouraged to wear light makeup, but we're not that strict with the two things right there. Just make sure that you avoid distracting accessories. No caps or hats or sunglasses. Regular prescription glasses is fine. Make sure that you won't use something that might cover your face or even half of your face. We have finished talking about the do's. Let's now talk about the don'ts. We are here to teach them English. Always remember to respect your students' religions, cultural, and political views. So refrain from discussing anything that has to do with Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Tibet, or any political topics. Do not mention or use China government leaders as examples. Do not mention sensitive topics related to territory or islands, and don't mention COVID-19 related topics. If your student asks you about any of these, just say, sorry, I can't discuss this. Let's just focus on the material. So always direct your conversation away from any of these topics. Now we will go through your launching requirements one by one. First requirement is your professional 2x2 ID photo. It must be fairly recent. That's why you may use your mobile phone in order to take your picture. Just make sure that you follow these guidelines. You can also use BeautyCam. It's an application available both on the App Store and on the Play Store. It's just a suggestion. You can still make use of your regular phone's cameras. For the launching requirement number 2, we have your valid ID. Your facilitators will check your valid IDs later. For the launching requirement number 3, we have the audio recording of your self-introduction. There will be no need to write your own script. You will be assigned a script and it will be sent to you via email. So read over the script, practice until you're ready to record, but before you do, make sure that there are no background or static noises. Be very lively and enthusiastic during your recording. You could do the recording using your mobile phone or through these websites. We will send you the link via email. Your recordings must be saved in MP3 format, and if it will not meet the standards, we will ask you to repeat the recording. Additional launching requirements include your proof of education and your NBI clearance. For the proof of education, you may submit your diploma or your certificate of graduation or your transcript of records. But whatever you submit should include the bachelor's degree, the university or the college seal or stamp, and the date of graduation. For your NBI clearance, we will accept both the actual NBI or your online application proof via the NBI website for those who will have a hard time processing their NBI clearance. Apply for the NBI clearance online and pay for the application. This electronic proof should include your full name, the reference number, the paid application status, and the appointment date. Now, these are all the requirements. In submitting your requirements, please prioritize the first three that we've discussed: your 2x2 ID photo, your valid ID, and your audio recording. If it is available, you may also submit the proof of education, the NBI clearance, and English teaching certificates. Now you can start submitting right after we end this orientation. No need to submit or no need to send it to us via email or via Skype. You will be submitting these by uploading on your teacher portals. So now what are the next steps? You're already finished with the interview and the technical check. We're almost finished with the pre-service orientation. The next step is your onboarding training already. The onboarding training is for 2 hours. This is your system navigation training, how to navigate your teacher portals, how to use the virtual classrooms, and how to open your schedule for lessons. Your coach will also assess your technical skills during the onboarding. Your orientation facilitators will send you the link for your onboarding training after the orientation. You need to be online at least 15 minutes before your actual schedule so that you can prepare and wait for your coach to let you in on the meeting room. Now, this is the last step before getting launched as teachers. After this, there will be a total profile check just to ensure that you are all fit to teach online, and that's the completion and launching step. Now, what we just need to do is sign your service agreement form. This includes the duties of both parties, that's 5-1 Talk and you as the teachers. It also includes the non-compete clause that we have stating that while you are teaching for 5-1 Talk, you will not be teaching for any other ESL company. It also states that you are independent service providers, you are not our employees, you are our teacher partners, and of course, the confidentiality clause stating that everything that was discussed is confidential. Lessons are owned by 5-1 Talk. Your students' identities are confidential. Don't go posting their pictures on social media. Your facilitators will send you the instructions in signing the service agreement. In doing so, just double check your details there. Make sure that you are using your complete names. Input your middle name, not just the middle initial. Capitalize only the first letter of each name and not the entire name. Double check your birth date, update your email address, input your home address and zip postal code. If you don't know your TIN, you may leave it blank. After this, verify your email address by clicking on the Get Verification Code button. Check for the code on your emails and input that on the box that will appear below the email address. Finally, click on I agree. So teachers, clicking on the I agree button does not mean you're agreeing to anything just yet. This service agreement will only become valid once you start your service for 5-1 Talk. And after you're finished with that one, you should be able to see the step 4 new teacher training. In case there's a schedule for training or demo on your portal, please disregard and always follow the instructions given to you by your facilitators during this orientation.
Here now are your teaching fees. As you can see, we pay for every successful lesson, or that's for 25 minutes of your time. There is a different starting rate for applicants with a bachelor's degree and without a bachelor's degree. Kindly note that teachers with a bachelor's degree diploma will start at 50 pesos per 25 minutes, or that's 100 per hour, and the equivalent ranking is Star Teacher 1. To be qualified, you must upload your proof of education in your accounts. You may upload your diploma, your transcript of records, or your certificate of graduation indicating that you finished your bachelor's degree. Kindly ensure to upload and submit your proof of education together with the other 3 requirements before you attend your onboarding. Please take note, teachers, that no uploaded proof before the onboarding starting rate will be 45. For those who did not finish a bachelor's degree, starting rate will be 45 pesos per 25 minutes, or that's 90 per hour, and the equivalent ranking is Junior Teacher D. This includes applicants who are currently enrolled or still a college student, undergraduate applicants, those who graduated from a vocational course, and associate degree holders. Do not attempt to submit a fake bachelor's degree diploma. Aside from our recorded sessions during interview and orientation, we will be conducting a background check, and those who will be caught will start at 45, or worse, we will be failing and dismissing your application. You will also be tagged as blacklisted on our platform. Don't worry, teachers. Everyone has a chance to rank up and be promoted here in 5-1 Talk. Per ranking, there would be a different requirement. It will depend on the following. First, if they could finish a certain number of booked lessons. Second, they must attend and pass the free training offered by 5-1 Talk. A series of trainings will be announced and seen in your teacher accounts or portals. And lastly, teachers must not have any absences and no bad records or complaints from their students. Please also make sure to finish the 25-minute class and do not end the class early. Even if you are promoted but incur tardiness or receive complaints, kindly note that there is a possibility for demotion due to poor performance. But promotions are possible with good performance as well. After the onboarding, we advise everyone to attend the New Teacher Camp or NTC. The purpose of the New Teacher Camp is to help you develop the basic skills needed in teaching 5-1 Talk students. It is a 7-day training course where you will undergo a series of webinars and a practice demo to fully prepare you for your role as a 5-1 Talk teacher. Each webinar will only last an hour, and don't worry, schedules will be given by your trainer for the 7-day training course, so always remember to contact your trainer through Skype for any concerns or requests. The New Teacher Camp or the NTC is a mandatory part of your application process for the following reasons. First off, we recommend to our students only those teachers who finish the NTC or New Teacher Camp. Therefore, you need to attend this training to get an advantage to secure more bookings. More bookings means more income. Secondly, remember that it is during the New Teacher Camp where you will learn the type of teaching that suits 5-1 Talk students best. Once you possess these skills, your students will want to book you again and again. This will result to gaining not only more bookings, but more regular students. Of course, more regular students would mean a more stable income. Lastly, you will gain nothing but pure advantage if you attend and finish your NTC, so please make sure to take it seriously and learn new things in teaching. Also, please be informed that even if you finish the whole recruitment process, including the onboarding and new teacher camp, there's still no guarantee that you will be hired as one of our teachers. We only need a few teachers this month, so there will be a total profile check, and we will only choose the best applicants who underwent the whole process with excellent communication skills and good teaching experience. Do not expect to be accepted right away after passing the onboarding and new teacher camp. Always check your email for further updates. Maximum of 4 waiting days after the onboarding, you will receive an email whether you make it or not. If you are accepted, it will clearly state that you are a launch teacher and you need to open your teaching slots already. Teachers, here's another set of reminders to take note before you start teaching. So please be reminded of the following. Plan your teaching schedules ahead of time, including breaks and rest days.
Ano,
Only
baby?
open teaching slots during your most available
Sharing ni
time.
Doc.
One teaching slot is equivalent to a 25-minute lesson, and students can
Marcos.
only book teachers if they have open teaching slots. Once booked, the name of the student will reflect on your teacher
Sige,
account
pasyada ya
or
dito.
portal. Please take note that you are not
100 per
allowed to
hour man,
cancel
5
any
tok sa dito mo out air ko na
lessons.
paso. Away
Conduct
kayo
and
take.
finish the full 25-minute lesson. Do not end the class early and do not extend. End the
100
class or
per hour.
lesson at exactly 25 minutes.
Ano to
All lesson
kusog-kusog tong duro?
materials can be downloaded in advance through your
Muli
teacher
yan ay.
accounts or portals. Please be reminded that
100
all
per
lessons or
hour. Kay
classes
kung
are
di
recorded
diliwat,
on
piraw
our
ako ano.
class. Once you join on
Mapiraw
AC,
pagod
the
to na no.
recording will start. Join the Air Class classroom 5 minutes before your lesson and make sure to leave or log out from the classroom after ending the 25-minute class. Do not eat nor drink in between and during your classes, and make sure to not do other stuff not related to your lessons. Make sure that you have a
Nga sa
very
kami dako
quiet
kuan.
teaching area. No
PSO.
background noises should be heard while you are doing your lessons, and always turn off your mobile phones or put it into silent mode. Before you start entering our class, please double check your equipment. Make
Daliwan
sure
ni
you
baby.
have a stable internet connection,
Ano yung
a
kinaon?
working headset, and webcam. Make sure to be presentable as well. Kindly note
Kaya,
that
nilagino
earphones
ko yung
or
sakop.
speakers are not allowed, so make sure that you use a proper headset with an extended microphone and noise canceling feature. Lastly, teachers, please take note that you
Anong
can receive
tinapay?
complaints from the students or parents, so make sure that you do well in your classes. If any of the prohibitions will be made, you might be removed and blacklisted from the platform.
Here now is the applicant's checklist. We'll send this via Skype for more information. And that is about it for this video presentation. Your facilitators will now guide you in signing the service agreement form.
Ano, sa kayo
Okay,
nag-interview
so
na kami.
teachers, before I assist you in signing your service agreement forms, I would like to first get your schedules for the next step of the application, which is your onboarding training. Now, the onboarding training, teachers, is for 2 hours. This is your system navigation training, and you will get to know here how to navigate your teacher portals, how to open and close your lessons, and how to plot your lessons as well. Now we have 2 available schedules for this onboarding teachers. Both will be tomorrow. That's October 24. We have 2 and 6 p.m. schedules available. Again, teachers' schedules for the onboarding will be tomorrow. That's October 24. We have 2 and 6 p.m. Now, teachers, if you would like to get any of our schedules for the onboarding, kindly send your complete name and your preferred schedule in our Skype group chat so that I can reserve a slot for you. Again, teachers, make sure to send your complete name and your preferred schedule in our Skype group chat so that I can reserve a slot for you. Once you are done sending your schedules, teachers, you may now proceed with signing your service agreement forms. For you to do that, you just need to log in or sign in into your accounts. Username would be your mobile number or email address, and the password has been reset for everybody. So please make sure to use our default password, which is 51talk. That's number 5, number 1, TALK, all small letters and no spaces. Now, once you're in, teachers, kindly double check if your information there are correct and complete. If there are any missing, make sure also, teachers, that you will be using proper capitalization for your names. And remember, only the first letter of your names should be capitalized. Next, input your home address and your postal code. Paste your verification codes into your service agreement forms. Just click on I agree. You will be able to see the step 4 or the congratulations page after that, and you can send a screenshot of the page into our Skype group chat, or just send a message that you are done so I can also double check on my end. Now, don't worry, teachers, I will be giving you some time to accomplish your forms and also send your schedules. So I will be giving you a little break. Now, teachers, you can use this break to accomplish your forms, send your schedules, do a water break or a break, back here in Zoom by 2:10 p.m. for the second part of our orientation.
Ang delikado yung kita din
Okay.
masuro.
Link, teachers, for the second part of our orientation is in our Skype group chat to get
Daw kang kailangan magkasakit.
forms.
Gaya na water
Enjoy
station.
and have your breaks. I'll see you at the second part of our
Water
orientation,
station.
teachers. Okay, please enjoy your breaks, everybody, and I'll see you in a while. If you have any questions or if you need any assistance, please send me a message via Skype as well. All right, so I'll see you later, teachers. Please enjoy your breaks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yan na light.